Hello everyone, and welcome to this video where I'm going to be showing you how you can lead engaging and efficient briefings with Beekast. My name is Clara, I'm a sales marketing manager here, and today I'm going to be breaking down this video into 4 parts. First thing I'm going to do is give you a quick introduction to Beekast. I'll share my screen so that you can see how it all works. After that, I'll dive into what a briefing actually is and why it's important for you and your team. Then I'll give you the 3 steps to building an engaging briefing using Beekast. These are all helpful tips you're probably here for. And finally, I'll finish off with a really quick conclusion and leave you with some extra resources you can use. So let's dive in. Beekast is an online collaborative tool you can use to engage your participants and boost productivity in a really easy and fun way. You can use Beekast in meetings, training sessions, events, and what's really great about the tool is that you don't need to be a whiz on the computer or follow any training in order to actually use Beekast. We like to say that Beekast is as easy as PowerPoint, and we want to make sure that anyone can lead effective and engaging meetings online, offline, or in a hybrid work environment. So let me show you how it works. Let's say I want to create a quick Beekast session for us today. I'm first going to add some slides from a presentation I already have, and then I'm going to add some activities to make it more engaging. So as you can see, this is exactly what I'm doing. And what's really great is I can simply pick the activity I want here, for example, a word cloud. And if I need some extra ideas, I can use one of Beekast templates, for example. So this makes it extra easy and quick to build presentations that match your goals. Beekast is also perfectly integrated to Microsoft Teams. So if you use Microsoft Teams for your meetings, you can easily add Beekast to your meetings to boost collaboration really at any given time. So now that you know a bit more about Beekast, let's talk about briefings. A briefing is a pretty short meeting during which a company or a team leader gives information and instructions for tasks that need to be completed. It's crucial to make sure these meetings are well organized to start with, because this may be the first time your team will be hearing about this specific topic. And of course, you want to ensure that everyone understands the message. More importantly, you don't want this exchange to be one-sided. The goal is really to engage your participants and make sure they feel included in the briefing. When preparing a good briefing, we really recommend you include these 3 steps: breaking the ice, improving knowledge, answering questions, and gathering feedback. In order to show you how to use these 3 steps, I'm going to walk you through a briefing that I've organized. The topic that I've chosen for this briefing is desk sharing, which is becoming more and more common in the hybrid workplace. And of course, this is just an example that I've put together, but you can, of course, use these 3 steps for any topic you may have in a briefing. So the first step to starting off this briefing the right way is with an icebreaker. And one icebreaker that I personally love to use is the film critic template that Beekast offers. I'm going to ask my participants to link what they think about desk sharing with a movie listed below. Based on the answers, I can get a pretty good understanding of each person's mindset and how they feel about the topic. If they answered with Indiana Jones, I can ask if desk sharing feels like a new adventure. What about Apocalypse Now? Do these participants think desk sharing is chaotic or feels like a war zone? This activity is great to get everyone participating in a really easy and fun way. Now that you've set the tone and made sure everyone is engaged and listening to you, you can now give them the key information and really challenge their understanding of it. Here, I'm going to launch an activity called the challenge. The challenge is a great way for my participants to learn more about desk sharing in a gamified experience. So not only are they learning, but they're also going to be forming their own opinion on the subject. During the challenge, you can set a timer so that your participants don't spend too much on each question. You can also create as many questions as you'd like, multiple choice or not. The goal is really to continue engaging with your participants and to offer them information that isn't top-down, but rather a way for them to actively participate to the briefing. At the end of the challenge, the person with the most correct answers comes first on the podium. Now, using the challenge activity during a briefing is an easy way you can turn these meetings into a fun experience where not only are you sharing information, but you're also letting your participants learn and gather new knowledge. And of course, once you've done this, it's now very important to follow it up with the last step, which is gathering feedback. By doing this, you also kind of get to compare the feedback you're getting with the first activity. So you can now ask yourselves, have mindsets changed? Perhaps some of your participants now feel differently about desk sharing. Since they now know more about it, they have an informed opinion and they can kind of start asking you questions. The feedback door is an activity that allows you to make sure that the information was correctly assimilated. That way, you know that your meeting was understood, that your briefing was understood, and you can also exchange on the topic and gather feedback in a really quick way. So make sure that these briefings are always about exchanging with your participants. You want your team to feel like they can ask you questions. And more importantly, you want to make sure that everyone understood the information that you gave them and are open to sharing their thoughts with you about it. Taking the time to answer questions shows that you're not only there to just give out information, but you're also there to lead your team and engage with them for better collaboration and productivity down the road. And there you have it. Once your briefing is finished, you can actually export a full report of your Beekast session in order to have all of your participants' answers and stats. And that way you can also share the briefing notes with the rest of your team. And congrats, you now have all the tools you need to lead engaging briefings. Remember, you can always use Beekast templates to build your own sessions in a really quick and easy way. Our website, Beekast Inspirations, is actually a great way to get started. You can look up activities depending on your goal and the size of your meeting, and then Beekast gives you multiple templates that match your exact needs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of our other webinars and videos for more tips, and feel free, of course, to contact us if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. Our team is always happy to help. Until next time.